Alright, what's up guys? Back here with another video from my training. Been a week or two since I posted a video. My phone kind of shit the bed, so I had to go and get myself a new phone. So I didn't have a phone for a couple days, no videos for those days. So let's get into a little training video here, voiceover, all that good stuff. I'll tell you guys why I'm doing each thing, and there'll be a few days missing, like I said, because of not having the phone, but the majority of it will be there, so hope you enjoy. Also, just a little note, with all the stuff that we have going on with the new place coming up in the next 2 weeks, we'll actually be moving all the equipment over, opening the new place, all that stuff. So obviously that's going to be very time consuming, and we're going to be super busy with that. So there'll probably be a small hiatus on any kind of videos coming out from me until that's done. And then once we are done, we have a nice new place to do some cool shit. So hopefully it works out well, and I'll see you guys when we get to the new place. Hope you enjoy this video, and I'll see you at the end. Alright guys, here we go with training. This is 575 from 2 Mondays ago. Felt really good. Very happy with how the deadlift had been going. So you'll see towards the end what I'm talking about. I really think doing the singles like this will help me at the competition with the max deadlift. Instead of doing reps, I find that the second rep is actually a little bit harder than the first one doing it that way. Whereas if I just do reps, keep and stay strapped in, I can kind of make the subsequent reps a bit easier than the first one. So yeah. So I did 470 for the speed work. It was 8 sets of 3, or 6 sets of 3, sorry. And then stiff leg and rows again. So I'm really liking this, the whole layout of the deadlift day. It makes everything very simple to do. Everything's on one bar. I don't have to change a lot of weights around. It actually, things go a bit faster than normal, so that's always a good thing to kind of save time. Yeah, I feel feeling good on these rows and stiff legs. I still like the stiff leg going out by the toe. I feel like that's helping my lower back and glutes a lot more than they normally would, and everything is feeling good. So here's an incline from 2 weeks ago. This is 265 for max single. So after this, I changed the bar to the camber bar, and because of my phone being down, I wasn't able to get video of that on this past Tuesday. But basically, I did the same thing. I'm going to do the same thing with the camber bar that I did with the straight bar. So I started with week 1 was a max set of 5, week 2 was a max set of 3, and then week 3 was a max single. So that's what I'm going to do with the camber bar, and then from the camber bar, I'm going to switch to we have a custom built log bar that's super heavy and awkward. It's kind of similar to a Swiss bar, but it's more solid and heavier, and it's a bit more unstable. But if you had like a Swiss bar, it would be kind of the same idea. I'm going more towards the neutral grip because of the log coming up in the competition is obviously neutral grip, so I kind of want to do my accessory assistance, whatever you want to call it, work with that same grip, kind of, more specific as you get towards competition. That's what you're supposed to do, right? That's what all the gurus and the books and everything say, so that's what I do. Anyways, yeah, so this is the accessory day is going well. I usually try to keep this one a bit more high volume too afterwards, after the heavy, whatever heavy set I'm doing, 5, 3, or 1. So I do like 5 sets of the incline at 80% of whatever it is. I think the first 2 weeks were 8. I think this week was 5. So I'll probably continue that same pattern, keeping the volume high, and the weights are still pretty decently heavy, but not crazy. More focused on getting reps in after the main exercise. Some dumbbell work, pull downs. I really like this spud thing. I use this for a lot of stuff. For some reason, our cables on both of ours are starting to fray. We haven't really had them that long. I guess they do get a lot of use, but it seems like they should kind of last a little bit longer. I've been cutting little pieces off of the cable. People are getting kind of caught on it. Other than that, I mean, the thing works fucking great. I love it. It's super versatile. As you'll see here, I did two, I did a pull down and then a low row with it. Obviously, I have to get both sets to do that. But I do really like it a lot. So some floor press here. I like the Swiss bar for these. I feel like I get my position feels better with my with the neutral grip on floor press. And then cedar rows. So I like to finish off with a lot of quote-unquote machine stuff for back. Obviously on my deadlift day I do heavy barbell rows. I do pull-ups on my overhead day, so I like to put in some machine-ish assistant stuff, kind of hit the muscle more than the movement. And here we go with farmers and the worst exercise ever invented by humans, duck walk. I don't know why anyone would ever want to do this. It's terrible, and I fucking hate it with every ounce of my being. But it's in the show, so I have to fucking train it. So this is 80, I think 80 or 85% of contest. I think it's 80% of contest weight. So 260 per hand farmers, and 320 on the duck walk. Contest weight is 325 on farmers per hand and 400 on the duck walk. So maybe is it whatever it is, 80 or 85%. Farmers feel easy. Duck walk doesn't. The weight doesn't feel heavy. It's just, as you can see, just look at it. It's fucking horrendous. Why? Just, I don't know. It's terrible. Dude, we're not supposed to move like that. You look like a fucking retard. Anyways, yeah, I hate duck walk. Don't do any more duck walks and shows, please. After that, I did some explosive loads with the keg, just working on speed and transition here. It's a light keg, 130. And then same idea with the kettlebell swings with the band, working extra explosion. And I did these a lot for my show that had the keg toss in, but I was going all the way overhead. It worked really well for me. So I'm going to put those in once in a while for like a speed addition to the lower body day. So on to last Saturday for some log. This is 260, so this is 5 pounds less than contest weight. It's 10 pounds more than a week before. I was going for a set of 4 to 6 in that range. Ended up getting 4. Feeling pretty good with that. Obviously, as you can see, I got a lot more. I can get a lot more out of it as far as going faster and getting my breathing down better. As you can see, I'm kind of taking my time in between reps. I don't think this was even a full minute, so I think it was 4 reps in 42 seconds or something like that. But pretty happy with how that felt. The log has been feeling pretty good lately. Just getting back into the cleaning each rep, so that's kind of what's holding me back a little bit. And then I decided to go a little bit heavier because that happened to be the weekend that Nationals was, so everyone was posting up their videos of heavy log clean and press. And I decided to do something a little bit heavier, so 280 for a double. That's the heaviest I've gone in quite a while. So body weight was down to 265 that day, so pretty happy with still being able to go to that weight and being way lighter than I have been before. So my last competition that I did, New York Strongest 4, I weighed in, I think it was 288, and that was in July of this year. So it's like more than 20 pounds down, which is good. And then more back stuff, pull downs. I did single arm pull downs with the Rolling Thunder. These were interesting, just something I kind of thought up doing. They were cool. A little extra grip work too, back grip, strongman stuff. You know the drill. So I like doing, like I said, I like doing a lot of assistance work on the on that spud thing. It's very versatile, as you'll see. I did these, and I went right into press downs, then face pulls, and then some rear delt work with the dumbbells in the background over there. I think I did 4 or 5 rounds of this, 10 to 20-ish reps on each thing. I try to do a lot of my assistance work like bodybuilder style, a little bit lighter weight, higher reps, higher sets, all that stuff, more volume in general. I really find that helps especially with all the heavy shit from strongman. Your joints tend to get beat up a bit more. So doing some of the lighter stuff, higher reps, higher sets, all that kind of, I feel like it helps me at least. Helps my joints. And you're not always putting crazy heavy loads on everything. You're doing some kind of, muscular work, getting some blood into the area, recovery stuff. That stuff that you're supposed to do for recoveries and stuff, and to look like you lift some weights. Yeah, good. All right, guys, so here we are on this past Monday with the deadlift, and fucking missed. 610, miss. I don't know what it is about the six in my head. It just, I always fuck up on sixes. Anyway, this afterwards I did a speed work, quote unquote, with 510, 5 sets of 3. That felt really easy. So first set, and this is the 5th set. I don't know if it was just mentally I wasn't there or what the deal is, but this coming week for the program, I drop back down to 575 and do 3 sets of 3. So maybe dropping and hitting more volume for a week will help me. We shall see, because the week after that, we go back to 610 again and see how it goes. So, same thing here with the rest of the deadlift workout, stiff legs and rows. Not too much else to report on this, I guess. Like I said, the stiff legs are doing well for me. Rows are doing well too. I decided to kind of, I think I did 1 or 2 sets pen lay like this, dead stop on the ground, and I did 1 or 2 of the other sets kind of hovering. I like doing the dead stop one sometimes I think that helps a lot more with strongman stuff, picking shit up off the ground, which is what I do. So, and then here we go with log again. This is 260, so same weight as last week when I did 4s, but felt pretty heavy this week actually, so I decided to do a bunch of singles. I did 4 singles. They don't look terrible, but like I said, the weight just felt a bit heavy. So I actually decided to do a full kind of strongman day today. So as farmers, 295 a hand on farmers. Went a bit heavier, no duck walk. Look at that fucking vein. You saw that? Just farmers, which I hate duck walk, so fuck it. 3 runs with the 295 a hand. That felt really, really good. Grip was super solid. And then I finished up with stones. Haven't done stones in a long time. I know I have a keg coming up in the show, but loading is loading at this point. I mean, just to getting used to the shape of the keg. So want to do some different with stones. So did shoulder, and then like a high pull to the center. 4 sets of that with the 225, and then that was it. So call it a day after that. Hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Alright guys, so there you go. The last 2 weeks of training or so. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you want to know about why I'm doing what, or any of that kind of stuff. Like I said at the beginning, there might be a small hiatus here while we kind of move things over to the new building, and yeah, hopefully that new building will provide a better space for all our clients here, as well as for video content for you guys, for the strength stuff, fitness, martial arts side as well on Soul Fighters Academy channel. And yeah, that's pretty much it for now. Pretty excited about next 2 weeks, but it's going to be a super crazy amount of work, so that's why I'm kind of putting this on hold a little bit. Not really on hold, but you know what I'm saying. I do have a lot of videos, a lot of ideas mapped out that I want to do, so like I said, once we get up and running in the new place, I will be much more consistent with this stuff. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you like the content here, please subscribe to the channel. And like I said, we're going to be doing a lot more, I'm going to be doing a lot more stuff here. Different coaching stuff, techniques, all that stuff. If there's anything you guys want to see, please let me know. Leave a comment down below. Send me a message on, I think YouTube has messages now, right? So send me a message, comment, like, share it if you want. And I'll see you on the next one, guys.